hipsters, flipsters, and finger-popping daddies. Knock me your lobes.
It's here. You can feel it. It's in the air everywhere. The world's in a state of flux, and people all over are wondering, what is it that I can do to make the world a better place? That vibe is pretty strong here in Berlin, because this is a place where it's still possible to exercise your sense of initiative. If you have an idea or a dream, Berlin is a place where you can make almost anything happen, especially when we all work together. In that same spirit, we're launching a collaborative project involving more than 30 local and international artists, designers, and active people called Das Baumhaus. That's German for the tree house. Our goal is to design and build a tree house. The cool thing is, we're not building it over here, we're building it here, in the middle of a developing multicultural neighborhood, inside a dramatic raw space with high ceilings and a giant column in the middle of it. What else could you do with a space like this? Das Baumhaus will be a functional work of art, open to the public, that can be used as a project and event space, a space dedicated to a valuable idea, inspiring people to come together and actively participate in the process of developing sustainable solutions, so that we can make a future that we all want to live in, and maybe even have some fun along the way. Personally, I already feel pretty lucky. I've experienced what it's like to contribute to and learn from many other collaborative projects, from laying down the foundations of an idea to developing them through to their full potential.
My name is Scott Bolden. I'm an artist, designer, and engineer from Brooklyn, New York, but now I call Berlin my home. I've spent the past 20 years engaged in a quest to transform ideas into realities. Realities that I hoped could have a positive effect on the world. Over time, I became more concerned about the environmental and social impacts of my work on the world. So I began to transition from the 9-to-5 world of product design to exploring a broader set of perspectives under the guise of Schism Studios, a network of creative collaborators. We explored how art and music could be used to get people to think about new perspectives, how environments and spaces affect the way people behave, how different types of events and experiences influence our lives. We've already been working on this project for over 18 months, and everything is going great. So far, our process has been very organic, similar to preparing the ground for a community garden, a space to grow good things, like ideas and networks of supportive collaborators and neighbors. We're living out our idea of helping each other help each other out. We're even documenting our process so that we can share what we learn, creating change locally and spreading it through ideas globally.
There are possibilities in this life where I can fuse everything together, and I think the Baumhaus does that to everybody who's participating, because it's not necessarily about making money, it's not about like showing your work. It's not only about meeting people, but it's all of that, you know. The mind space inside of it is like so vast, it's like, you know, endless.
You never know what you'll come up with. It's not just your own ideas. It's not, you know, everyone has different inputs from all their past experiences, so it's just all that much more amazing what you can come up with. And also the combination of people's energies together creates even new ideas. I'll be helping with interior space nestification, as in cozy, as in having a space where people feel comfortable, like a launch pad of comfort. I prefer to work with every material available and mostly using repurposed, recycled materials, giving things a second life rather than always using brand new things.
I feel that art has exhausted itself in terms of being from above the neck. I like to see art that's sexy and frightening and appeals to people who don't know anything about art, that isn't just an intellectual exercise, a kind of cryptic puzzle, you know, or a religious experience. It's just fun. It's just energetic and explodes, and it's daring. I want to go spend 3 to 4 weeks in Berlin, be involved in that Baumhaus project. I'm going to be creative, meet some people that are creative, and why else? I mean to save the world, of course, and spread the good word and all that, naturally, but basically for personal reasons, it's fun, big fun. But there's something else there.
So, jetzt hast du einen Palast. Man muss halt umgucken, was man für Materialien findet, ne? Und wieder benutzen halt. So sind übrigens die ganzen Kunstgeschichten entstanden. Da sind wir zum Holzhändler geguckt, was da ist und wie man es verwenden kann. Ne?
Was glaubst du, was das dann für ein Ort wird?
Ein künstlerischer Ort, ein spiritueller Ort. Und Seele lässt sich ja über andere Menschen übertragen. Weißt du? Und jeder, der kommt und sich da wohlfühlt, da wird immer wieder kommen. Weil es ein Ort der Geborgenheit sein wird.
It's a project where people come together and they do stuff that they like and what they choose. Not because they have to. Not because you tell them to, let's build this. Because they want to, you know, because they want to build something.
By the time Das Baumhaus opens its doors in the spring of 2013 for our grand opening event, it will be part think tank, part project space, part performance stage, part playground. All dedicated to exploring ideas like finding common ground and balance, fulfilling human needs, and sustainability. All through live, face-to-face encounters as well as online interactive engagements. A place where people can come to tell and create the stories of how we want to live. Besides the thousands of hours of dedication and passion we need to complete our project, we'll also need the money necessary to build it. Our overall budget to build this space is a bit more than €100,000. But because this is an all or nothing funding project, our goal is to raise the minimum of what we need to start, at least €33,000. This is how you can help. If you like our project, please make a donation at whatever level you feel comfortable contributing, and join us in making Das Baumhaus a reality. Donors at the highest level will even receive original artworks from our collaborators. And hey, if you can't afford to donate money, but still want to help out, you can check out our blog at baumhausberlin.de to see how you can contribute time, materials, ideas, or even good vibes to the effort. In any case, thanks for taking the time to listen, and hopefully someday, or cozy evening, we'll see each other in Das Baumhaus, where you can join us in growing a culture of good people making good things happen.
Dost thou dig that this was groovy?